বড় আছে বেডরুম ভিডিওটা ভিডিও করতে ভিডিও দেখাই কেন
তা ভিডিও গুলো দেখছো
বাড়াও তো
10
That's a good bouncer. Right on the money. Mustafiz, he has got some fire in his belly. 135, the first delivery to Pato. And this was right on the money, Roshan.
Yep, good pace, surprised him on the glove. That's a good bouncer, really surprised him. Look at Asalanka, took his eyes off, bended away. Very, very lucky that it fell short.
Pointed. In Palakale, a sellout. In Damulla was a sellout. With targeting 180. This page, I can get 160. A couple of wickets of Bangladesh in the power play. You are in for the game. If not, with the confidence of a lot of energy as well.
YouTube চালাইতাম তো
Bowlers also.
YouTube তো
I think Sri Lanka will want to bat the first 10 to 12 overs. They can get that far. That should be the plan, at least up to about the 12th over, 12th to the 13th over. And with wickets, if they have wickets at that stage, then Bangladesh on their part is looking to bowl.
Every Tanzim bowl to Pathum Nissan and doesn't shot by Pathum.
48 for 3. Colombo by night in the background. Beautiful sight, no doubt. 48 for 3, however, doesn't blend into the picture. Sri Lanka struggling now. Sheikh Mehdi has bowled 2 overs, 2 for 8. He's bowled brilliantly. Oh, that time misread the length, went on to the back foot. That's good bowling.
Don't think Pathum Nissan anticipate the ball to turn. Pace that Sheikh Mehdi bowls quite quick, but the last delivery, leg grip as well as this. Rashad Hussain watching this, he'll be licking his lips. Being a leg spinner, he'll turn much more. The length is beautiful by Sheikh Mehdi. Very, very close to be wrapped in the pads. Would have been a close call for APW.
Interesting to look at those 2 deliveries. The first one was 88, it turned, and the second one, he bowled it slower, and he got more turn. The third one is just pushes it through quickly. It's a good change of pace, but you could see that he's getting some grip off this surface. Sheikh Mehdi has been outstanding, 9 dots into his 3rd over.
Also, Roshan, I did mention that if I pitch report that maybe a bit of moisture underneath looks dark in color. One reason why the spinners are getting to turn. The spinners, Jeffrey Van Der Sar from Sri Lanka, Rashad Hussain from Bangladesh, they'll fancy their chances. Oh, bowling! That was a corker. Turn enough to dismiss Charita Sri Lanka. But inspiration when it comes to the off-spinner coming to the side and taking 2 big wickets.
Cleaned him up with an absolute peach of a delivery. Just take a look at this. Ball quickly. Just turned enough. Didn't turn a lot. But it's the line. Just top of the off stump. Asalanka's speed going nowhere. Brilliant length. That was 95. The pace. And Sri Lanka into the 8th over. 49 for 4. The captain goes for 3 of 8 deliveries. It was a struggle. 49 for 4.
quite tacky on top. Not too much, but enough. The ball to maybe just hold on for the bat. That's something I think the batter's got to be careful initially. I still feel at the R. Premadasa average score of 160, 165 is a winning score. This is a series decider. Sri Lanka winning the toss, batting first. I feel quite tacky on top. Not too much, but enough. The ball to maybe just hold on for the bat. That's something I think the batter's got to be careful initially. I still feel at the R. Premadasa average score of 160, 165.
Healthy internet sanjay. Nah, how about that? Before.
Sana Jayasuriya. The crowd's gone quiet. Why not? They turned up in their numbers expecting Sri Lanka come up with a special effort, but so far it's been Bangladesh. 2 balls in the over, slip in. Starts off well.
I like this move by John Kumar Das, having long on also, trying to save a single. 5 fielders in the circle with a slip in place. This was a super delivery. A dream delivery for any off spinner. Charita Salanka playing for the ball. Goes with the arm. That just turned enough. As they say, doesn't have to turn big, just enough. Wide delivery brings the 50 up for Sri Lanka.
Got the feeling that Charita Salanka was playing for some turn. Did. The angle. Brilliant over again. He's both 3 overs, 3 for 11. 8 done, 51 for 4.
That is a sight for Bangladeshi supporters. 4 Sri Lankan batters back in the pavilion. Pensive faces here. Bangladesh in control is Shamim Hussain. Got a lone wicket in his T20 career. But I tell you what, he's coming at a time when the Sri Lankans will be very apprehensive of the approach.
Yeah, this move has potential, because there is a bit of grip for the spinners here. It's starting off with a delivery, tempting the batsman outside the off stump with a bit of loop. Not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea at all. This time he does manage to get the toe end of the bat, get a single. It's difficult times here for the Sri Lankan batters, but a lot of people coming in eager anticipation that their team will do well and bring themselves out from that hole they dug for themselves in Dambulla.
Yeah, this man, Nissanka, holds the key from here on. He's the one who can actually take his side to safety. Hit, and hit it well for a boundary. This is good batting from Nissanka.
I think it was a hit-me ball. Just the length was simple enough for him. Just rocked back ever so slightly. And you see that length, no real turn. It was there, easy to pick out an area where no chance for a fielder to get to it. Very well-controlled shot.
Yeah, he just started his over, whole couple of deliveries, and then he went for his variety. He wasn't able to land it in the right area. Hold that seam up, help the cause of the batter, Atam Nissanka.
Beauty for Shamim now is to keep it tight. That's a good delivery. He's just not trying to turn the ball. Just keeping it, that top spinner going. The arm ball. wants to finish with a dot, that would be marvelous. Oh, it's uppish, but only going to get him 1 run. The 6 runs from that 9th over, 57 for 4.
I bought cars on finance, so I've made my claim.
If our lenders charged hidden commissions, then I'd make my claim.
I could be on thousands.
I've made my claim.
I've made my claim.
I've made my claim.
I've made my claim. It's so quick and simple.
You could be owed thousands in hidden commissions from vehicles bought on finance since 2007, even without the details.
I've made my claim.
Trust myclaimgroup.co.uk.
Claims made simple.
You win the toss, decide to bat first, and then you find yourself in such a position. Not a great beginning. But how about Bangladesh performance in this one? Rashad Hussain has been introduced, and Chaudhary Sahib, you must be very happy with what you have seen so far.
Indeed, Amir. He's a guy who can really extract the purchase, but just a single into the deep. You're absolutely right. Ideal time. There's been some purchase. We saw Jack Mehdi getting turned. Just enough sometimes. Goes down the leg side. Rashad will float the ball in. Just thinking about what Jack Mehdi has been able to achieve with his off spinners. Oh, that's up in the air, but luckily didn't quite make it to Shariful in the deep.
The pressure does so many things. It was a rank full toss. Minku Mendes, who's an able batter, wasn't able to control that. Overs are ticking by. This innings hasn't got the momentum. That's a good hit. Indeed a good hit. Brilliant effort, but in vain.
Yes, in vain, but the crowd likes it, and there's something for them to cheer about. Well, he did cover a lot of ground. Inside out, that was with a little bit of turn. That's a lovely looking shot, quality shot. And the sparing dive, just couldn't hold it in.
You should have said marvelous shot.
Was the marvelous shot. Oh, there, no question about that. That's what Sri Lanka will need now, and more of them. Oh, really? No, I think he feels that he's got his man. That was a swift piece of stumping by Lidon Kumar Das.
Was he overbalanced, Nissanka?
Umpire director, we have a umpire referral for a stumping. I've checked the field, it's a fair delivery. Please start with the side on. Hold it. Hold it back, please. Can you zoom that, please? Can you zoom that in? Zoom it. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Straight. Just step in with the boot is in the air. Yeah, hold it. Yeah, the boot is grounded. Clearly grounded. And I have a t-shirt for the giant screen.
Well, relief. Not out goes up on the big screen here, much to the relief and delight of the Sri Lankan supporters, but it really drew him out. That would have been prize wicket. Now back Takes away, short, asking to be punished, but I think he could have done a little better.
Yeah, Pathum Nissanka did well to recover quickly. He was slightly overbalanced, but since he was playing with a decent stride in, was able to recover, but he is being an absolutely brilliant inclusion into the side. Shit.
Now, it's controlled, straighter. Didn't try to hit it too hard. Going for the second run. Throw is a little wide. Whoa, how tricky was that from Richard? Back flicking it and hitting the stumps. 10 overs have been completed. It's 6-6 for 4. It's all been Nissanka in all the partnerships. He's kept on losing partners at the other end. There's really no one really getting started, building up major partnerships. That has been the problem.
But full credit to the Bangladeshi, and especially this man, how well he has bowled. He has removed both the left-handers. It is an jubilant. All smiles at the moment. Bangladesh management and the supporters.
So Mushtaq Ahmed, so Ahmad Salahuddin, assistant coach, very pleased with what has transpired. Astute decision by the think tank in including Sheikh Mahdi in place of Hasan Miraj, which raised a few eyebrows at the start of the game. What a return he has given to Bangladesh. He has not allowed Sri Lankan batters to flourish. He has not allowed Sri Lankan batters to flourish.
Then why would a spinner turn a ball a mile if you can do the job with 4 inches of turn? And that's what we have seen this evening from the off spinner. Enough turn, beat the bat.
Amir in the second T20 after 10 overs, Sri Lanka was 67 for 4. Very, very similar situation. They do not want to repeat what happened in that game. They really want to come out fighting. Oh, again. Not quite sure of the shot, not quite sure of the turn. Liton says impacting outside. Not quite sure of the shot, not quite sure of the turn. Liton says impacting outside.
Spinners from the crease. Air and taken. Wicket number 4 for the off spinner. Bangladesh is way ahead in this game.
This is the big one. This is the big fish. Pathum Nissanka half-heartedly pushing at that one. Not quite sure of the link. Not quite sure of that little purchase. Look at this. Easy as the... Destroying the Sri Lankan batting here. Pathum Nissanka, 46 he scored. It's 6-6 for 5.
TNT Sports, powered by Canterbury.
Thanks, Dad.
Don't worry, I got you. Pull out.
That's life. I got this, Dad. That's what all
There's a car.
people say. You're riding high in the road.
You can go.
Shine on me. You know I'm gonna
Good job.
that too. Oh, watch out, Dad. I said that's life.
TNT Sports, powered by Canterbury.
Sri Lanka in a heap of trouble, deciding to bat. As Chanaka comes in, he will be very, very apprehensive. The manner in which Bangladeshi bowlers have dominated this match will be a lot of butterflies in his stomach. Just hurried on that one, which was a quicker one.
Yeah, there were eyebrows raised and people were asking why Mehdi Hasan Miraj. Mehdi Hasan Miraj has been sat out in this game. Now you got the answer. He was doing a decent job with the ball, Miraj, but he wasn't picking up wickets. But here, Adi Sheikh, not only 1, 2, 3, has picked up 4 wickets.
Dot ball, and he finishes his quota 4 for 11. Sheikh Mehdi, and that's a wicket maiden to top it all. The best bowling figures for him in T20 internationals is 66 for 5. Just reiterating the fact that Sheikh Mehdi Hasan, 4 for 11, his best figures. Prior to this, 4 for 13 was his best figure against the West Indies in Kingston in 2024.
Yeah, it was aforementioned, and that is surprising not to see the Sri Lankan batters using their feet. Once again, played from the crease, a bit of grip for the off-spinner, and that worked. Not only for the off-spinner, but for Bangladesh. They are in charge of this game.
Sure are, and got rid of the man who threatened. Now that's a nice little sweep. Seems that the placement of the field has been excellent by Liton Kumar Dash, and the bowlers are bowling to their field. It's very good to see the support given to the bowlers.
And it's all about responding to the calls of the captain, and that's what we have seen throughout this evening. Apart from the first over, a couple of boundaries were scored, but he redeemed himself. Left-arm fast bowler, Juripul, by picking up wicket of Kusal Mendes. Oh, inside edge. Very lucky. Very lucky. Could have gone anywhere.
Could have gone anywhere for sure. Just backing away against the inside edge. And just crashing onto his boot and deflecting away. He thought he had another one there. His eyes, expectation. Loads one up, intelligent bowling. Cleverly mixing it up.
A lot of positive energy up there in the middle, shown by the Bangladeshis. They're up for the challenge.
Punches the overs very quickly, hardly any runs coming. Not allowing the batters to settle down. Now a little change in the field for the right-hander. Slip in position. Liton marshalling his troops. Again, very tentative little prod. Not in absolute control.
Yeah, nervy times for these two batters out there in the middle. It's an arduous situation. Swim. Running hard. But the ball is going to win. It's 73 for 5 Sri Lanka.
I bought cars on finance, so I've made my claim.
My lenders charge hidden commissions. I've made my claim. I could be owed thousands.
I've made my claim.
I've made my claim.
I've made my claim. It's so quick and simple.
You could be owed thousands in hidden commissions from vehicles bought on finance since 2007, even without the details.
I've made my claim.
Trust myclaimgroup.co.uk.
Claims made simple.
Current rate 122. Well, the way the pitch is playing, 140, 145, you could have a chance. Rasul Shanaka is going to be the key. Bottom edge. He hits it twice, in fact. That's what takes it away from Mustafizur. Would they have appeal for that, Roshan? In the ball twice?
Not intentional, so I don't think so.
Oh, what a hit. That's six. Coming to Mendes. He loves that length.
And they need a few of those. They need to break free, but it's quite a long walk for them. But a good bold shot. But that's the first six for Sri Lanka. Bowled into the pitch. Coming to Mendes loves it there. It bounces much. Perfectly done.
Done really well so far, Bangladesh. Oh, how about that? In the gap again, it's running away. Jakar Ali can't get there, so just the over. The Sri Lankans needed.
Yeah, they need a big over. And they also need a partnership. At the moment, 17 of 11. Ahmedu Mendes gets inside the line and that dipped on him. Beautifully done, those strong wrists working through the cricket.
First over went from 8. 6 bowlers have been used and Hassan, brilliant spell. He's bowled out. 4 for 11 for him. This will be another couple. Really, really good stuff from Ahmedu Mendes. Sri Lanka's last nice pair, Roshan. Jeffrey Vandersay at number 8. Really does not encourage fans. There's Mahesh Deekshana, Nuwan Tushara, and Binro Fernando. This is the pair. Needs to try and get Sri Lanka to that 141. Give the bowlers a chance or something to bowl at. There is a bit of grip. Hence, you have to consider yourself in the game.
Yeah, it's about how much they will finally end up with. That's the question. So at the moment, not sure whether they are even looking at a target. It's about batting for a little bit longer into the 13th over. This pair will want to kind of have a pace. Rasul Shanaka is someone who can score runs quickly, but he needs to get in. He's just in his mid-6, 5 of 6. So as you said, this will have to be the decisive partnership.
Biggest partnership of the innings for Sri Lanka. 20 of 13. But what a flyer they were off. First 5 balls, they were on to 14 with Pathani Sanka and Kusal Mendes cracking the ball through the covers. But 6th delivery, we fell. Longer boundaries, Roshan. It's not easy to clear, and that seems to be causing a bit of a problem. There's that first over. 14 off it and a wicket. Here again, 14 off it. There's 1 ball. Could be 15, so it becomes the biggest over of the innings so far. 13 bowled, 88 for 5. Overs, but in there's a wicket made. That, Hassan responsible for that over. The off spin of Shamim Hussain Patwari. Gone! He gets was a sharp catch, and it's Saqib who plucks it out of the air.
Well, outstanding stuff by Bangladesh, but I can tell you that nothing seemed to be going right for Sri Lanka. For a moment, I think Kamidu Mendis would have thought that he got to the middle of the bat. Sharp chance, as you said. Just needed a bit of elevation. Didn't have it. Kamidu Mendis, after a promising 21, out, caught by Tanzim. It's 88 for 6.
TNT Sports, powered by Canterbury.
I bought cars on finance, so I've made my claim. If our lenders charge hidden commissions, then I've made my claim.
I could be on thousands.
I've made my claim.
I've made my claim.
I've made my claim.
I've made my claim. It's so quick and simple.
You could be owed thousands in hidden commissions from vehicles bought on finance since 2007, even without the details.
I've made my claim.
Trust myclaimgroup.co.uk.
Claims made simple.
TNT Sports, powered by Canterbury.
A lot of batting to do, Jeffrey Van der Sey. Well, he'd better battle and bat to the 20th over. He got 10 innings in T20 internationals, average of 14, strike rate. Number 8, Jeffrey Van der Sey. This is only the second time. The first was in Dabula. Straight away, that would be 4. Quick across the grass as well. Well, the idea is right. Try and put pressure on that extra bowler, Shamim. It's hard. Very full, I think. That's why he couldn't get underneath it.
Good sharp catch. Good anticipation. Watched it. Two-handed. You need a little bit of sense from Jeffrey Van der Sey, because he knows that Dasun Shanak at the other end can. If he bats deep and bats long, Sri Lanka can still have something reasonable on the board.
18 over 141 from here. This field. Very full it was.
Well, I can tell you what, Bangladesh has been outstanding today, and everything they seem to touch as bowlers have turned to gold. Well, everything they have done have come good. Sheikh Mehdi has been outstanding. Now you see the off-spinner, Shamim, getting a wicket. Sorrowful. Everything they have done have come good. Sheikh Mehdi has been outstanding. Now you see the off-spinner.
Got him in the gap. There should be 2 here. Oh, Van der Sey doesn't want it. Luckily, he called early. Whatever runs Van der Sey helps Dasun Shanak make from here. Help him bowl. You need runs on the board. Get out there and maybe spin a web around the opposition. The last 5 years, T20 internationals played him. Batting first has won only twice. Batting second 9 times. Mentioned the night matches, we mentioned the decision. Have gone against history's 92 for 6. Colombo pretty much quiet because everyone's here at the stadium and they are with us. Packed house. 6 overs to go. They're looking for a fight back from this pair. Shanaka. There's a slip in place.
I think in this man, Rashad Hussain, Bangladesh has unearthed a really quality player. Love the pacey balls. Excellent areas. Pushes it through quickly, never easy to get to him, and also gets a lot of turn, a lot of ribs on the ball. He's conceded 17 so far, but I think it's very impressive. Even the way he bowled in Kabul was so good. Somebody who can win a lot of games for Bangladesh, that's for sure.
A good wrist spinner, always valuable. Oh, gets past the edge and he gets it to turn at pace. Most wickets in T20I since 2024. Actually, overall, in fact. Sharp turn. He's a tall lad and he bowls it into the pitch.
The umpire director, we have a umpire referral for a stumping. I'll check the field. It's a fair delivery. Please give me your best side on this. A foot is grounded. The wickets are broken. I have a decision for the giant screen.
Is still there. Oh, Rishabh Hussain has 44 wickets at 14.9. Arshdeep Singh of India is in second place along with Manju Hasaranga, 40 wickets each. The average is of course slightly better and they've played less games than Hussain.
Like the pacey bowls. His slowest delivery has been in the mid-80s, 86, but generally quick, 89, 90, and turns it quickly, as you said. Also gets that dip. You saw two batters be dragged forward and beat.
Sri Lanka batted second. One in Pallekale batted second, lost. They were as it collapsed, bowled out for 9-4. Change of plans here. So far, not going too well. They've gone against the history at R. Premadasa Stadium as well. Two singles to end the 15th. Sri Lanka are 94 for 6.
I bought cars on finance, so I've made my claim.
If our lenders charged hidden commissions, then I'd make my claim.
I could be on thousands.
I've made my claim.
I've made my claim.
I've made my claim.
I've made my claim. It's so quick and simple.
You could be owed thousands in hidden commissions from vehicles bought on finance since 2007, even without the details.
I've made my claim.
Trust my... claimgroup.co.uk.
Claims made simple.
Bangladesh's tour of Sri Lanka ends today. Third T20 International. It's series tied 1-1 for the moment. Mustafizur? Oh, it's not Mustafizur. It's Shoriful. Change of ends. His first spell was from the far end. Picked up the wicket of Kusal Mendis, which started the chaos for Sri Lanka.
You spoke about the Bangladesh tour of Sri Lanka. I think Bangladesh will take a lot of heart out of the way they have played. That first test at Galle, I think they dominated Sri Lanka. They were in front. And even in the ODI series, they fought really hard. That second ODI to beat Sri Lanka. And they drew level and then lost the third game badly. But here again, after being defeated quite comprehensively in the first game, come back and win by 83 runs shows a lot of credit and heart on the part of the Bangladesh side. So, a lot of credit to them.
Three fielders in the deep on the leg side for Dasun Shanaka. Third man and the deep point. Got that in the gap, has he? That's the one. Bangladesh believe. You can see the energy. You can see the fielders. The speed across the grass.
This is where Dasun Shanaka needs to show leadership. He's in the side for his experience. 9 of 10, he hasn't really opened up, but he has the capacity, he has the credentials to do that.
Sure has long levers. But in a situation like this, he needs a partnership. He needs fantasy as well to support him do this type of thing, knock into gaps, get the ones, twos. Fantasy is now 6 of 11. Actually, he can't afford that. He's got to try and be at a runner ball. That's how you wrestle back that initiative.
Fantasy's role is very, very clear. It's not about looking for boundaries or sixes. It's about rotating it. Let Dasun Shanaka, this is from a Sri Lankan point of view, take the maximum amount of balls. That has to be the plan. And as you said, 6 of 11 is not a good return. If they run a ball, would be perfect.
Massive 4 overs for both teams. 142, I think we'll have a game on our hands looking at how. Ball's turning. Helped on its way, and that was a poor delivery. Chanaka making his move. Takes Sri Lanka past 100.
Yeah, he could do that. That's his experience. Gives something for the crowd to cheer because they've been very, very silent. Watching wickets falling at the other end. Pace off, Dasun Shanaka just waiting for it, helping it. Levelly done. Knew exactly where the fielders were. And look at how he rolls his wrists. And gets it behind square leg.
Now look at where Zakir Ali is as well. He's in on the one. A slightly attacking mindset from Biton Kumar Das, which is also helping Bangladesh push at the moment. Who's been most expensive of the bowlers. Tanzim as well. 2 fast bowlers. 4 overs remaining. Mustafizur has 2. There's enough from the spinners remaining. I say that Rishad has 1. Macquarie has 2. He can go anywhere he wishes for those options, Litton. That was quick. Really well bowled. 101 for 6.
Last 4 overs of the innings coming up. Mustafizur Rahman. It's going to be a very, very crucial time for both the teams. Sri Lanka desperately in search of a good finish. Need to step on the gas. Bangladesh would dearly love a wicket, break this partnership. It's been a tussle right from the word go. Bangladesh dominating so far, checking the run rate to just 6.25. If someone can surprise the batters, it is this man.
How often do we see in the 17th over of innings, the evening side has a slip in place? That's how well Bangladesh have dominated this game. On the other hand, Sri Lanka will be hoping that Dasun Shanaka bats off the remaining overs. Score around 140 at least for the bowlers to come and do their job later on. One of those pitches isn't that easy straight away for a batter. The word goes to the attack mindset. That's something that the players back in the dugout will be able to check as well. But overall, taking nothing away from the Bangladesh side.
And also, I was just watching Liton Kumar Das just prior to that ball being bowled. The manner in which he's marshaled his troops today has been exemplary. He's read the game well. He's realized that it needs, look at that little fine-tuning. He keeps on doing virtually every delivery. Sent fielder at deep third to the boundary. There's a deep fine leg for Shorifur. That's another good bouncer. There's an appeal. Not full-throated, I think. Not quite sure. He's asking around.
He's confident, so waiting for someone to give him his confidence to go upstairs. Like, yeah. At the last 3 seconds, he goes upstairs to Liton.
With the umpire director, we have a player review from caught behind. Not field position, not out. Take the feet, it's a flat delivery. We start the front of speech. Coming up. Okay. Here's a pass. Back. We give the Alfred please to confirm whether there's any backhand ball. Okay. Ball it. Ball it pass. Keep going. Yeah. It's a flat line and the ball passes the bat. Confirm no batting ball, give it on field umpire Ravi. Can stay with your original decision or not out and let you know when you're on screen. Stand by. You're on screen, Ravi. You can take a signal.
Yeah, that was a review taken. I think Liton Das himself was not sure. Then he asked a couple of the other fielders. No one seemed to be sure. But they said, we've got two, so why not try and use one? Maybe there will be a little bit of a flicker on that ultra edge, not there.
Just on Liton Kumar Das, ever since he got dropped for the second and third ODI and also failed in the Pallakele first T20. But the sun is different. The way he batted Abid Damullah, the way he led his side, and even today has marshaled his troops really well. And getting Sheikh Mehdi into this side in place of Mehdi and Virat, you mentioned. But a lot of eyebrows being raised around the Bangladesh setup. And that, I think, would have been a big call by the captain himself.
And what a call. What a return this man has given Bangladesh. Bowled his best figures. T20 international slip in position. Oh, now. How about it? Down the throw. That's the one. He set him up so very nicely, enticed him to go for an attacking shot, and it was really a simple catch taken. Another one bites the dust.
We don't see much often in T20 cricket, the 17th over, slip in place, and 5 fielders in the circle. That is so good captaincy and excellent bowling by Mustafiz. Slow ball into the pitch, enough grip, enough bounce to fox Jeffrey Van der Seyck. He's gone for 7. Sri Lanka in trouble. 103 for 7.
TNT Sports, powered by Canterbury.
At Mattress Man, we know we all sleep differently. You could say we really know our stuff. You tell us all about your sleep and we guide you softly to the right mattress. Through top brands like Silent Night and Arthur, you find the right one for your pocket. We deliver it for free and you try it for 60 nights. And now, with 15% off all our mattresses, trust Mattress Man to find your perfect sleep. Go to mattressman.co.uk.
TNT Sports, powered by Canterbury.
The domination of Bangladeshi bowlers continues here at our Premadasa Stadium in Colombo. In the final game, Mahesh Diksana is in. Ashit Shanaka, Rashad, the new over, he tries to sweep, not very confidently.
Jeffrey Van der Seyck, he was tempted because mid-on, both are in the circle. Nowhere near the middle of the bat. And that was a dolly to Tanzim Hassan Shakir. Excellent off by Bangladesh. Mustafa is using all his experience, his guile. Excellent.
Oh, now, that was an unusual looking shot. A little swivel round, didn't go full swing at that one.
Was that a sweep pull? He's trying to sweep the ball, then for a shot, and all of a sudden went for a pull shot. But in the end, managed to get a signal. Takes it at number 9. Not just promising when it comes to the average, but Sri Lanka will be hoping the next 16 delivery or so he hangs around, gives support to Dasun Shanaka, and hope that Dasun Shanaka can hit a couple of lusty blows and try and get them to 135, 140.
Oh, another beauty. Just pitching outside the line of off stump, getting that purchase and evading the bat. They're all uncomfortable in the middle, and the spectators here.
And Nitin Kumar Das still on the attack with a zip in place. Oh, that turned fine. Oh, beauty. This is excellent stuff by Rishad Hussain. Into his last over. No wickets to show, but he has bowled so well.
Yeah, he's complimented his partners at the other end with accurate bowling like this. Just going at 5.18. Kept the pressure up, allowed the other bowlers to reap benefits. And another dot ball, it continues. And the misery continues for Sri Lanka. They have not really been able to just hit themselves out of this problem that came early in the innings. The repetition of what happened in the previous game. Just scampering through for a single. We finished the 18th over. It's 105 for 7.
I've bought cars on finance, so I've made my claim.
My lenders charge hidden commissions. I've made my claim. I could be owed thousands.
I've made my claim.
I've made my claim.
I've made my claim. It's so quick and simple.
You could be owed thousands in hidden commissions from vehicles bought on finance since 2007, even without the details.
I've made my claim.
Trust myclaimgroup.co.uk.
Claims made simple.
But it was Nasanka and the 5 partnerships first. But he kept on losing his partners, and now Shanaka was trying to create a bit of partnership only with Commander Mendes if he could. The partnership put on 22, but it's never been enough from the Sri Lankan perspective. Mustafizur Rahman into his 4th and final over, 1 for 13. Exemplary bowling, excellent stuff.
Into the 19th over. He's operating.
Get as many runs as they can and stay the 20 overs.
Just on how well the spinners have bowled, Shamim. I mean, Shah Mehdi as well as Rishad Hussain, Shamim Hussain. Between them, they have bowled 10 overs, picked up 5 wickets, and only given away 41 runs. That's where the game has been turned massively towards Bangladesh. Also the way Nitin Kumar Das handled the spinners, which batsman, from the which end. These are little things got to admire.
All over the place. Just bouncing in front. Maybe the fielder not quite sure whether it's going to come to him. He just waited. Dakar Ali didn't quite make it.
Let me tell you why Dasun Shanaka came down the track. He was trying to get the ball full as possible to go downtown with mid on, mid off, both in the circle. He's wanting something full to go over the top. With a deep mid, deep square leg and a deep fine leg. It's quite predictable. The length has to be short.
Well, that's the thing you're talking about. Did it hit the helmet or the back of the bat? Not quite sure.
I think back of the helmet. Sri Lankan physio Sanjeev Gamage got to come out. That was flush to the helmet. That was a good bouncer by Fizz. It was quick. Oh yes. It was right on the money by Fizz. Into the 19th over. Bangladesh does have a good plan and they're executing it pretty perfectly with Dasun Shanaka looking for something full. not getting anything for Rajiv Gamage. He'll do the concussion test.
Yes, they'll have to go through that, and it was quite a nippy delivery from Mustafizur Rahman, 131 clicks, almost 132. Well, it has been rather disconsolate for Sri Lanka, losing wickets from the very first ball, trying to clip it away after the two boundaries, well taken in the deep, and straight away Shariful into the action, and the wickets kept on coming out. Off push forward, and spinner Shakmati struck. He was trying to hoik it out of the ground, got a thick part of the bat, and gobbled it up. This was excellent bowling.
Okay, Charita Salanga played for the one which he thought going with the arm, turned a little bit. Castle, the soft dismissal of Patul Nisanga after scoring 46. Good catch of his own bowling by Sheikh Mehdi. Hamid is trying to break free. Play for the reverse sweep. Got some elevation, would have been a different story. And the last wicket. Everyone was here, trying to go mid-off. Mustafa is using all his experience, putting those cutters into the pitch, counting for his first wicket. Looks like we are good. Mustafa is into the 19th over, slip in place to Mahesh Dekshana.
Oh, really tied him up. Just an awkward bounce into his body.
Pulled into the rib cage of Mahesh Dekshana. He was surprised with pace and bounce. Hit in the deck hard. Oh yes. Even before Mahesh Dekshana moved straight to the glove and to the rib cage. Sri Lankans have to do something brilliant to win this game. The lowest they have defended is 119 up in 2014 against New Zealand in the World Cup up in Bangladesh. If they could have come up with something brilliant, win this series 2-1.
Bangladesh have got to keep on exerting the pressure continuously, not allow them to do that. Once again, maybe not as well timed, but precious runs here for the taking. A couple of them.
Yeah, for Bangladesh, history can be created, isn't it? First time winning a bilateral series against Sri Lanka. The way things are going at the moment, they will be firm favourite as far as I'm concerned. But in a pitch sort of bit that we are playing on, anything is possible. That's what I'm pretty sure Sri Lankans will be having a chat with dugout as well as during the break. Coach Jayasuri will be saying. But on the other hand, with Bangladesh coming into bat, if they have a first good power play in the 6 overs, I reckon just a matter of time.
Yeah, and what Bangladesh have done is replicated what they did in Dambulla when they had Sri Lanka as part of order, did not allow them to come out of the control they had. They've done a similar kind of thing here. Once again, this time, but another run finished that over. Just the 5 runs from the 19th, 110 for 7. Well, that Manhattan has never had big buildings on that. First one and then another one. Not enough from the Sri Lankan perspective. Bangladesh have had a tight leash on proceedings. They have absolute control right from the word go. Into the last over, it's going to be Shariful Islam.
As well with Asul Chanaka retaining his strike. Easily could have gone for the second run. I think this is the right move. 5 balls remaining. Asul Chanaka has the best potential to play the boundary. And he came into bat in the 11th over. Don't face so far 20 deliveries. Shows how well Bangladesh have put the brakes on the other players and the batters.
Lamar, something's got to give. He has to throw caution to the wind. He has to take risks. Just cannot die wandering. I mean, just swing the bat. That maybe get an edge, go somewhere, maybe the middle of the bat. just got to be positive. Oh, now that's what was expected, and that's what he has achieved. Short, wide, and it got punished.
Sitting deep in his crease, expecting a slow ball bouncer. I thought Dasun Chanaka brings in the boundary after 21 deliveries. Almost foxed him with a slow ball. But what Dasun Chanaka did really well, he was holding his pose, keeping a good base. It's all about having a good base, batting in the death overs, opening up the offside on the onside. Dasun Chanaka, he can do it.
And Shariful has got to stay calm. He cannot afford that boundary to affect some disciplined bowling that he has shown. Might have been more expensive than the others. He started off with the first wicket. He'd love to finish his quarter of overs and the innings with another wicket. Top cheer in the crowd now. Oh, pick that up, and it's gone many am I. That is a superlative strike, just in the nick of time.
Into the second tier. All four fielders in the leg side, saving the boundary. That cleared pretty easily. Left delivery. A slow ball did not grip, it just skid onto the bat. That was a good hit, especially again, it's about the base. We all know Dasun Chanaka quite strong, he can hit the long ball. In this kind of a surface, you need a batter spending some time in the middle. When he does that, when he hits it, it stays it. Change the angle again by Shariful Islam, coming over the wicket now. The two fielders was behind square in the leg side, comes into the circle. Two more fielders from the outside. The Australian has gone for the boundary.
Crucial runs, cheeky, another 4 runs. This is excellent from Chanaka. He's taken a chance and he's really forced the bowler to bowl all over the place.
Yeah, very good by Dasun Chanaka. Short third man in place. Probably wanted initially to go over short fine leg, and he realized the ball was way outside the off stump and scoops it over. Excellent. It's not all about hammer on tongue as a Dasun Chanaka. It's about being cheeky, being smart, identifying boundary areas. And this is exactly what Sri Lanka needed to change the momentum going into the break.
Just going to be a wide, I think. They try to bowl it away. And it's been given as a wide. Touch and go on that occasion. Become a 16-run over already. And this is the highest runs in this inning so far for Sri Lanka in an over.
Close call. I thought Ruchirapalli Gurge got it right. If Dasun Chanaka had moved one step to the offside, would have been not a wide. But this occasion, Dasun held his post. He was on the middle stump, and a good decision by Ruchira.
Oh, he swings from the hip. Hello? Is it me you're looking for? Says the ball. You'll find me in the crowd. Wow, belligerent hitting here.
Let me tell you this, Shamim Chowdhury. I've played a lot of cricket at the R. Premadasa. I've never seen a ball being hit that far. That's out of the stadium. 102-meter monster by Dasun Chanaka. And this was a nothing delivery by Shariful Islam. Neither it was a slow ball bouncer, neither it was base on. And it is over. The first one, over extra cover. Second, over square leg, into the second tier. Cheeky, over third man. And the best. Oh, that went a long. Out of the stadium it goes.
Right from the time he's given the strike on the first ball, he has been in marauding mood. And what a finish to the Sri Lankan innings. That will lift the spirits. 132 and a delivery to come. Bangladesh will be hoping that they can just check that last ball, get him to maybe get a run or a dot ball. He is under tremendous pressure, Shariful Islam. What can he come up with? Again, that's not given as a wide, and that is over, and that is the end of the innings. 132 for 7 is what Sri Lanka can muster, but what a big over. 22 runs coming off that 20th over.
That was very close to be called a wide. Almost similar, but this occasion, Rushiripalli Guruge, the benefit he give it to the bowler. Nevertheless, Nasun Shanaka, exactly what Sri Lanka needed. Some sort of emphasis to finish off the innings with some momentum going into the break, which Sri Lanka will be quite happy to end up at 130 for 7, considering the halfway mark. They were close, not even close to getting 130.
Yeah, it was that big over, last over of 22, might have made the difference. Well, there will be much relief from the situation they were in early on. They're struggling to get the runs, and the Bangladeshi bowlers were really on top. Madhav Nissanka promised a lot, and he looked to be really in a controlling mood, in a dominant position, but he went for 46, and then Kamindu Mendes for 21. But this was Chanaka who really turned things around and gives Sri Lanka some.
Certainly, Nasun Shanaka the man for Sri Lanka. Men 35 not out. Bowling for the Bangladeshi side, the spinners did really well. Chuck May, the 4 for 11, as well as Rishad, 3 seamers. Finally, Shariful and Tanzim went for some runs, but overall I thought the Bangladesh bowling attack did quite well.
That did indeed, and they'll be needing 133 for a win here in the 20 overs. Well, we'll come back and see how they do in a short while.
TNT Sports, powered by Canterbury.
Behind every sport, there is a Sportage. The new Kia Sportage. Kia, movement that inspires.
New Dove Men Plus Care. New Dove Men Plus Care helps neutralize odor-causing bacteria that thrive on stress sweat.
Yes! There you are!
Upgrade to 72-hour protection with new Dove Men Plus Care.
What a hotel.
Right? And only 210 a night on my favorite site.
What? You didn't check Trivago? I got mine for 130. You have to check Trivago.
Check Trivago and you could save up to 40%.
You didn't check Trivago?
I didn't check Trivago.
Hotel Trivago.
Be the one thing that can change everything. Be bold. Be authentic. Be the unexpected. The laughter. In a world where you can be anything.
Yeah.
Be love. Be love. Be love. Be love. Pandora.
Hey, brother.
So you want the confidence to hit that high note? Here's how. Get the Harry starter set. Get our trim and razor, shave gel and travel cover with 30% off and free delivery. With our razor, even your 8th shave will be as smooth as your first. Its 5 German-engineered blades are our sharpest yet. Now with your newfound confidence, that high note is there for the taking. Harry's. Feel good, fellas.
I've never met anyone like him. It was as if fate brought him to me to open up my world. And that's when I knew I was in love.
Oh, I didn't know you and Grandad met in Italy.
Oh no, we met the following year.
Gran!
Getting to know Gran before she was Gran. On the train, you can.
As Africa prepares to stage its first ever Road Cycling World Championships.
It's not just a race, it's the moment for Africa to shine.
Follow the rise of a new generation of riders.
I would like to be the next Binyam.
This is the start of a new cycling era.
Cycling Africa, premiering Sunday after stage 15 of the Tour de France on TNT Sports 1 and Discovery Plus.
Welcome back, and that's what Sri Lanka got. 132 for 7. Dasun Shanaka towards the end, making a very useful 35 of 25, including those 22 runs in the last over. Batum Nisaka, the top scorer. Kamidu Mendis, the other batter that got into double figures. So 132 for 7 is what Sri Lanka ended up with. And this is a wonderful performance by Bangladeshi bowlers. Look at Mehdi, 4 for 11, including 17 dots. 1 for 10 for Shami, Mustafiz 1 for 17. But Shoriful gone for 50 runs in his 4 overs.
Well, it was a promising start made by Nissanka in the first over. Found a couple of boundaries and gave you the feeling that it's a very good pitch. But once the open partnership was broken, then it was a struggle. Every time Sri Lankan middle order has been exposed quickly into the piece, well, they have got nothing to show for. Wickets kept on tumbling, few chances were missed by the Bangladeshis, but in the end, they should be happy with their effort of restricting Sri Lanka were 132 for the loss of 7 in 20 overs. But how about this inspired inclusion into the side, the off-spinner, Miley Shea. Phenomenal effort from him.
Well, I'll tell you what, the off-spinner was outstanding. He bowled some brilliant stuff. Batum Nissanka tried hard, but I like this bowler. Prashad, he's really good, but Batum Nissanka was looking to take the bowlers on, but that was a softly spin. Was hitting down his throat. Dasun Shanaka came in, attempted a few sweeps. And well, Kamidu Mendis joined the fun. And then, sharp catch. So Bangladesh, everything that they did was showing their results, including wickets. Then Jeffrey Van Der Sey looking to go over the top. But this was the time that Dasun Shanaka joined the fun. Played some wonderful shots off his hips. Great improvisation. A monster of a 6 and 22 in all in that over.
He's a different batter when he's looking to score runs and find boundaries. Well, that's what Bangladesh need. 133 runs of 20 overs. Play sensibly shouldn't be a problem. Final words from the captain. Now we've got runs on the board. Bowlers, you have to come to the fore to compensate our batsmen's failure in this important game.
Well, if Sri Lanka is able to win this game, which is still a very long way from that, this would be the lowest score that they have ever defended. At least when the previous was 139 versus Pakistan, and that was some time ago. That was in 2012. So it's a tall order, I'll tell you. They'll have to really bowl well. But having said that, Amir, just what are your thoughts about the surface? It wasn't the easiest surface to bat on. There was some turn. Ball was actually not coming on. I also thought that the bounce was a little bit variable. What did you think?
Yeah, it is challenging, the batters. When it comes to pace, the batsmen are comfortable, but spinners, they have asked too many questions. Batters, they should enjoy facing the fast bowlers rather than the spinners, because both of them, they come out with an aggressive mindset. Love to talk the ball.
Well, this is Pervez Hossain Imon. The average is under 20, but the strike rate is good, 131. That's a good strike rate for him.
Taksim hasn't come in. That average is closing in on the 25. Strike rate close to 130. That's quite decent for two openers. One over 130 and one close to 130. So they are quick scoring batters. Nuwan Tushara has got 28 wickets, good economy, 2 4-wicket hauls, best of 5 for 20.
Yeah, after the first game, both these openers, they are very still in the crease and they want the slinger to bring the ball back into them. And I think it'll be a good idea and it'll be better served if he takes the ball away from the left-handers. The countdown.
Right, let's play. And it is Nuwan Tushara. He will generally look to pitch the ball up and he brings it back into the left-hander. Here's the first ball. It's a big first delivery. And straight away on the pads. And given. That is massive. Umpire Ravindra Vimarsani took his time. Well, they're going to have a word. Just wondering whether there was an inside edge. They're having a word. Yes, he's asked for it.
The umpire to director, we have a player for BW. Johnson Edition is out. I've checked the field. It's a fair delivery. He started front of spin. First finisher coming up. He appears to pass close to the man. Mini Alfred needs to confirm whether there is any bat involved. Rolling. Keep rolling up to the bat, please. Yeah, the flat line when the ball passes the bat. Confirm no bat involved. Ball tracking minutes 20. Ball tracking coming up. The orange edition is out. In line, in line. And because umpires call, you get out to the ball. Ravi can stay with your orange edition out. I will let you know when you're on screen. You're on screen now. You can make the signal. Ravi, you can make the signal.
Well, it was a big first ball. And Nuwan Tushara strikes goal for Sri Lanka.
Yeah, what a start. The crowd was right behind Nuwan Tushara. And what a delivery he produced first up. Moved the danger man. No contribution. It's 0 for 1 Bangladesh.
TNT Sports, powered by Canterbury.
I bought cars on finance, so I've made my claim.
My lenders charge hidden commissions. I've made my claim. I could be owed thousands.
I've made my claim.
I've made my claim. I've made my claim. It's so quick and simple.
You could be owed thousands in hidden commissions from vehicles bought on finance since 2007 without the detail. Commissions from vehicles bought on finance since 2007 even without the detail.
Being a small score, 132 for 7. Mitun Das, he was in very good form in that last game. In most of the opportunities. Good strike rate. But he's in. Nuwan Tushara having his tail up with the wicket of the very first ball.
Hear the crowd chant his name. Tushara, do it for us.
Straight, I thought. I loved Litton to just work it away on the leg side, but you could understand what Nuwan Tushara is looking to do here. I mean, quite full and striking that pad.
Yeah, completely played the wrong line. He was anticipating a ball, bending back, and he was ready for it, but wasn't able to keep the pad close to the pad. He was beaten comprehensively. And look at the smiles. Suddenly started to feel, yes, we can defend this.
Not there. That's not the line to bowl.
Letundas will get it away. And that's four. Nicely done. That will make him feel good. That's not the line to goal, but he won't be complaining.
But you have to give credit to Liton Das. Not afraid to use his feet. Didn't try to overhit the ball. Just use the ankle. Roll of the wrist. And he has become busy. Liton Das, 6 of 2.
Yeah, two very good shots. The previous one, same line. Was playing it a little bit straighter, this time going square. Good results for him. Bangladesh 6 for 1. Liton has got all 6. That's the line. That's where he should be bowling. What a start he's had. Got a wicket of the very first delivery. That's what Sri Lanka was after.
Look at the reaction of the bowler. Didn't I tell you, I can do it? Here you go. That was the start. Captain we were looking for. You got it.
Yep, perfect. Got a Sri Lankan fan. Slip in, short fine leg. Oh, that time of a leading edge. They'll get a couple. Again, you could see where Liton Das was looking to play it. He was looking to play it away on the onside. It was that movement with that lower arm that he gets.
Nah, shut the face of the bat a bit too early. But still good enough for a couple of runs. Runs at a premium air, without any doubt. Especially when you look chase down a small total and there was a setback to you as a batting side.
He finishes the first over conceding 8 runs and getting a wicket. Bangladesh 8 for 1. I can tell you what, those strike rates are quite decent. Maybe Hassan is under 100, but just look at almost everybody over 125. In Mornan striking at 130. Liton Das has got over 100 scalps, 100 games, I must say. Binura Fernando. It's 23 games because he was plagued a lot by injuries. Just now he's been able to play regularly.
Now Fernando has to beat the drums. He has to.
Generally goes back of a length. Now what about that? Good backing up. Dropped and ran with it. Chandimal. Sri Lanka needs to be sharp on the field. Every half chance matters here, as you said, Amir. When you're defending a small score, that's Chandimal. The batter is well in. But a good effort.
It seems like a definitive plan by the Bangladeshi batters. Somebody must have told them there is no point playing from the crease. If you want to negate any deviation of the surface, you need to use your feet. Both the batsmen are looking to do so.
This power play is so vital. That's vital for both sides, I must say. Push the ball. This is good bowling. This is Fernando's strength. He generally bowls back of a leg, bowls into the pitch. But we showed you Bangladesh's performances. These are Sri Lanka's bowling options. 61 wickets for my prediction. That's the best. Duan Fernando and Duan Tushara and Pedro Fernando. My distinction of Anderson played many games. Nasul Shanaka has 34 wickets.
Quite fancy. Couple of overs on a pitch like this. We saw the off spinners getting a lot of purchase from the surface.
Well, Pedro Fernando had a good return in that last game. Had 3 wickets, bowled well. Created opportunities for the Sri Lankans before Bangladesh took that game away from them. Short 13 and short fine leg. He's been good. He's been very good with his line and length. He's always been that. He's useful with the new ball. Offers a lot of options. This is that last game. Found movement early on with a bit of bounce. Pace off, that's another part of his armory. And again, he takes a lot of pace off. That's a very good deception. With hardly any change in his action. He's a tall lad. Hits the deck. Bowls into the pitch. Surprises you with a bit of pace as well. And so far, he gets a lot of bounce. Of course, he stands 6 feet 7, so he's a tall lad. Now how close? Yes! Pandya Guru thinks it out. Leton Das is a bit surprised. Let's see whether he'll refer it.
Yeah, I hit him on the full, and he was moving towards the off stump.
TV umpire director, we have a clear review for LBW, the on-field position is out. Check the field, it's a fair delivery. We start the front position. Okay. Yes, Subhas. You have a front on this, or this is your best angle? Okay, give me ultra please. I need to confirm whether there's any batting.
The question will be...
Rolling back, please, Hemant, please. Oh, that, yeah.
Where did it pitch? Where did it hit actually? That's the question.
Still waiting, guys, for outrage. Stand by, stand by.
Anxious wait.
Okay, outrage coming up. Okay, rolling please. Yeah, clear gap between bat and ball, so it's confirm no batting ball. Roll it up to the patch, please. Yeah. Okay, confirm there is no batting ball. Give me a ball tracking, please. Give me ball tracking. Ball tracking coming up. Orientation is out. Missing outside the leg stump. Give me the on-field umpire, please, Uchi. Outside the leg stump. I recommend you change your decision from.
Well, that was the only doubt as far as I was concerned, whether it pitched outside the leg stump. That's a good review.
Now, the umpire thought that the ball hit front pad on the full, and that's why he made that decision. Brave.
What a moment it would have been in the game. Leton Das, captain, looked in very good touch in that second game. Bangladesh players and fans would have had their hearts in their mouths. It was such a close call. Well bowled. Wants a single, he runs with it. But a very fine over for Pedro Fernandez. Just 2 runs of it. 10 for 1. Imon has been struggling at the top. Nuan Tushara has had his number out for naught here. Dismissed even before because he was not been comfortable against the delivery, then comes back into the left-hander. Here too, hitting the pad. But Little Das. Short ball. Finds the fielder. For a moment I thought he caught it in front. Timing was good.
Not a bad idea from the right-arm fast bowler, Tushara. Previous over, Ritan Das was jumping out of the crease to negate that away swing. Tested him with a bouncer, but Ritan Das was ready. A good contest going on there in the middle.
Tunsit, interestingly, has been off strike just by one delivery. Shara will look to bowl full and swing it back. This is sensible. You could see him playing it with a full face and also looking to get forward with Tushara pitching the ball up, swinging it back.
Yeah, you've got to plug those in. Yeah, you have to force the batsman into taking chances. You have to go top deliveries consistently to bring any sort of pressure on the batters. We haven't seen plenty of movement in the air so far.
Who is the call? Will come for 2. This is good running, very good running. I can tell you that Imon has been having his problems against Nuan Tushara. In the second T20I, ball swinging back, very similar. And this time it finds the pad. The previous ball, if you look at it, almost similar lines and lengths.
Now, when, as a batter, you look to play the ball straight. If your back leg is showing, not a good technique. Occasions he played the wrong line.
Yeah, and also that front foot. Hardly moving. Das is finding it easy against Nuan Tushara. He has found that movement, so anything straight, he's able to work him around on the leg side, just opening up those areas.
Yeah, after Ritan Das was able to clip the ball on the onside, the captain made an adjustment. He has given him few fielders on the onside, asking him to ball wicket to wicket, and it has become very easy for Ritan Das to keep on scoring runs at ease. He's better off bowling just outside the off stump to the right hand. We haven't seen that so far.
Going full that time. Over-pitched. This is a cautious start, but a useful start for Bangladesh, the second wicket partnership. They're not taking chances despite being in the power plays. They're just looking to knock it around. Looking to play risk-free cricket here.
Yeah, they know a couple of good partnerships can get them over the line. That's why they're restraining themselves into playing those expensive strokes. Made approach is required, and that's what we see from the Bangladeshi batters.
Oh, that's a ramp. Not where he wanted it to go. He was aiming over third, but doesn't matter. He gets a boundary. It's a good way to finish the over. 10 runs off it. 20 for 1.
I've bought cars on finance, so I've made my claim.
My land discharged hidden commissions. I've made my claim. I could be owed thousands.
I've made my claim.
I've made my claim. I've made my claim. It's so quick and simple.
You could be owed thousands in hidden commissions from vehicles bought on finance since 2007, even without the details.
I've made my claim.
Trust myclaimgroup.co.uk.
Claims made simple.
Well, at the corresponding stage, Sri Lanka 8 runs ahead, but had lost a wicket more than what Bangladesh has lost at this stage. 133 is what Bangladesh is after. Not at all frightening.
Now this is make or break for Sri Lanka. Their premier bowler in Dikshana has been introduced into the attack. He has to break through. This is excellent. Excellent running from the captain, Little Das.
Well, Noan Tushara was going short that last delivery. Little Das looking to play the ram. Getting it a bit late, but did well to get his bat. And all he needed was a little touch.
He backed away from the leg stump. Left quite a few options open for himself. Initially, he was looking to donk the ball over extra cover, realized the length was too short, and he was ready to improvise. So far, so good for Bangladesh.
Oh, what a shot! What a shot! It's gone all the way for 6. It never looked like a 6, but the timing was outstanding.
Easy as you like. Easy as Sunday morning. That was a feeling you got. Witnessing that throw. Never looked to overhit the ball. It was sheer timing. And in that elevation and the power back behind that stroke.
That was a brilliant shot. Just lent into it, as you said. Never looked like a 6, but just look at this. Just a push, a firm push. Timing. And all elegance. Beautifully done. That's the angle. Going wide to the crease. He was half-minded to work it away on the onside. But that came in a little bit and also a bit quicker.
You're right. It was quicker. Otherwise, the left-hander was squatting to hit the ball over mid-wicket. Realized the length wasn't there. Trajectory is low. Now show some respect. Very eager on these flight deliveries. He sent them towards the boundary line.
Well, this is a very good approach by Bangladesh. They are not taking any chances. All the shots, all the runs we've seen has been very safe. Either working it on the leg side or chipping it over the top or finding those areas. This is clever batting.
Yeah, Little Das has to be sensible here. Already 9 runs scored. No need for heroics. Yeah, good. Are they going for the second? Could have been suicidal. 4 overs done, 30 for 1, Bangladesh.
Well, that's not looking good at the moment. That is not what Sri Lanka would want at this stage. Mahesh Theekshana seemed to be in some trouble. He was sliding to try and stop it. I hope he's all right.
That's not a side that's going to be... something that will worry the Sri Lankans. Mahesh Theekshana, who you want to be part of the bowling attack. This is what happened. Just run taken quickly. Was just coming onto it, slid, did pick it up, but while trying to throw it, maybe just twisted something. Hope it's nothing serious. Russell seemed to have jawed his knee into the ground. It's painful.
Up and running he is now. That's good signs for Sri Lanka. They need their big players to stand up. 133 in these conditions, or how this pitch is playing, I believe is challenging, but it needs to go your way as a fielding unit. Got that wicket early, but since then it's been a wonderful partnership. No risks taken, just good shots. Litton Das seems to be in his own world, not fazed by anything around him.
Meets the ball and just a single. The Bangladesh have the luxury, Russell, of not looking at a big target. They've got a good start, so they can be selective with the shots they play.
Yes, that's why you need runs on the board. Sri Lanka probably 15 to 20 runs short of pushing Bangladesh in that aspect. So where some panic can come in is if a couple of wickets fall, loose shots, but he's playing a very different innings. Tanzit Tamim is just knocking it around. He's looked as solid as ever. Run rate very much under control.
That's the manner in which he plays. Even that little shuffle may have caught the eye of Binura, and he's trying to angle the ball and bowl it a little straighter.
They had to fight back, show a lot of resilience. The captain had failed in the first game, started very slowly. Bangladesh got to 100 in the 14th over. But Litton Das was there. Now and again dealt a few punches. 76 runs he made, which gave Bangladesh a score. Sri Lanka just couldn't get near.
Yeah, I think just think back to that innings. He had a couple of good fortune in catches not been taken and a stumping missed, but he did take advantage of that.
His second highest score, highest 83 in Chattogram. Look, where will we be in life without luck?
Absolutely.
And put it in any way, luck, or you create your opportunity, whatever it may be, blessings.
We all talk about luck, and I think Sri Lanka needs a little luck now to go their way. But the manner in which these two are playing are really, it's encouraging from the Bangladeshi perspective. That early fall of wicket did not really fluster them. Taken the ball, played the ball to its merit, be sensible with the run getting.
Into the 5th over. Couple from Tushara, so Sri Lanka is not going to bring it back right now. Pedro Fernando bowling is second. So where does he go for wickets? Deekshan has gone for 10. And to say is the other option. So what Sri Lanka will be thinking is try and get through the next 8 balls without conceding too many runs, so that he has runs in the tank to use his spinners in tandem once the field can be spread.
Down the wicket, he's not going to shy away now. That was a touch risky. Maybe a foot forward would have been a catch, but good work. Taking it on the bounce. It seemed to be going away from the fielder.
Had to get his timing right. He got across. Outfield fast. Just hit past him, but Sri Lanka did well. Actually, he gets it as he passes him. Want the bowlers to dictate terms. Tanzit.
It's just a matter of D and an M. That's a soul. Backs away. Bowler follows his civil run. Now, just over. Tantalizingly close. Hands on heads. Bangladesh have got a maximum to finish the fifth over. The race on to 40 for 1. Race on to 40 for 1.
Bing bong, excuse me. It is funny, yeah.
Get in on the jokes with comedy on Audible.
Sri Lanka never really recovered from because of shots like this.
Picked it up, that's a big hit. Tremendous it was for long periods. Everyone thought that he'd be getting it.
When he was that lead couldn't get it there. Bowler thought he had his man.
Maybe
ও আমি একটু পারি
a meter in from the boundary line. I don't think he would have got it because the line
Nah,
itself is
era-
a very hard act. Judge,
দর নিগরো কথা
pace
বলে না
yourself.
ফাটি কথা
Backs away a lot of
গোরে
ball.
খান
Just
ও
prior to
যে
the ball being
বল খেলা
delivered,
হয়েছিলাম
runs it.
ও দুতলাতে খান
Really
দিচ্ছে
wants to catch the eye of the bowler.
ভিডিও
Moving
দেখে
around
সে
early
হচ্ছে
on before the ball is delivered.
Playing it smart. Big areas, I tell you, it's a big
Dutala.
boundary here. Knocking into gaps, keep
Dutala
running
নিজে
those
যাবে।
twos, get closer to that target.
আর মালয়েরা
Bangladesh have
এখনো
never won a T20
এর লগে
series.
জড়িছে না দিকে দাম তো কমে গেছে মাল তো নিচ্ছে
It's always a first time.
তারা লগে রেডি বলে গেলে আর কি
Here they have
বুঝা মাথাটা
a wonderful
ওটা
chance.
দুই
Done
খাইলে
lots of things right. Lost the first one badly.
মাঠে তারা সোয়েটার হরি হইছে
Second and
সোয়েটার হরি হইলে তো মাথা লাগলে আসে আরো কমাইব লোক
third.
ওই মাটি যখন পড়ে গেছে হোক তাহলে ভাই যে বলে আস নেওয়া দিয়ে আমি আগে বলে এর মাটি
Crowds have been brilliant, right?
এর মাটি সমস্যা আমরা শুধু একটা খাইছে কারণ শুধু একটা ভালো হয় না
Enjoying every moment of it.
ও মূল্য একটা ফোন দিয়ে আছে দিবা আর ওরে কাম দেয় হরি খাবার লাগাতে রাখছে
One day cricket, T20 cricket.
লোকটা খুব
Would it surprise you?
রাত্রে দিকে
If I
করে
tell
আইতো
you that
হলি
Sri
রাইট
Lanka's win percentage
সুস্থ হলো
here is down at 25% compared to the other venues in Sri Lanka, where it's 50 plus.
Just this format or all formats?
This format, it's 50 plus. In the past, South States, I understand this format.
Well, unfortunately,
Holy Lord.
yes, it will take.
South States, I understand this format.
Well, unfortunately, yes, it will take. Venue, perhaps Sri Lanka flag will fly, but I agree. And particularly, I feel sorry for the crowd who come in with huge expectations, hoping that Sri Lanka will bounce back after that battle. That's it. Chukweke and Pomple allows the signal to be taken. The last thing Sri Lanka won are Pomples in the field.
They're loving it, the crowd, I'll tell you. Just before the innings finished, I went down there. Okay, it's always wonderful to play in front of the Sri Lankan fans. Popular bands that I. And that's the time Shanaka took off as well. They were all into it. Right now, this partnership. Quite let down.
Just the manner in which these two are getting their runs, playing down the ground, getting the singles on a regular basis. 7-run over, 6 done, 47 for 1. The current series is the 6th one being played between these two teams. Bangladesh and Sri Lanka 2-1. Sri Lanka 2-0. Sri Lanka again in 2018. Drawn in 2017, but Sri Lanka have dominated approach than his captain, who's been very, very steady in the sense that he's prepared to bide his time.
No power play done. The field has been spread and hence spaced.
Wow! Now, he's looking at it. All he can do is see it sail over his head. That was a fantastic strike by the young man.
Oh, wonderful hit. Effortless. It goes a long way. And tactically so good too, because Sri Lanka is probably one of the lesser bowlers in the Sri Lankan lineup. So allow him to get away with a few, you're inviting trouble. I'll put him under pressure, says Tamim. Oh, so good.
That's what's brave of the bowler, I thought, after being counted for a maximum.
Well, he's got the quick shot. No way is he going to survive bowling toss. And if he's taking wickets, he's got to throw it up slightly and try and get that ball to turn.
There he goes again. Once again, it's the same result. It's a massive one. And it's taken in the deep, but it's not going to count. It's one of oh, he's on the charge. Yes,
Again, how far does this go, and look how easy it is. That's it, Tamim. Using long levers and putting the Sri Lankan captain under pressure. Unless Sri Lanka can turn one, it's going to be at the mercy of Tanzania.
Nice, just a little tuck around the corner. Quickly through the first time. Good call. Good response from his partner Liton. And worries in the face of Tanat Jasuria. Bangladesh are looking to get to the target very, very quickly.
Take Mahdi Hassan, Shah Hussain. Selection was played easy. Now Sri Lanka, balls just sliding on. Reminder on the toss up, back first. Wanted to chase in the first two T20 internationals. Here it was different, even though history said teams chasing and the better of the results.
That's what surprised me, actually. The stats indicated that it would be better to chase, but the decision otherwise was taken, and the advantage Bangladesh straight away. Just you're talking about the amount of turns obtained by Bangladeshi spinners. Unfortunately, Sri Lanka is hardly been able to get any grip. Once again, making it very easy for the batters to negotiate. 16 runs of the 7th over, 63 for 1.
At Mattress Man, we know we all sleep differently. You could say we really know our stuff. You tell us all about your sleep, and we guide you softly to the right mattress. Through top brands like Silent Night and Armor, you find the right ball for your pocket. We deliver it for free, and you try it for 60 nights. And now, 15% off all our mattresses. Trust Mattress Man to find your perfect sleep. Go to mattressman.co.uk.
But this is how the third T20 International has panned out here at the Premadasa. 132, thanks to a 22-run last over. And that gives some runs on the board for Sri Lanka, but maybe the manner in which the Bangladeshis are going might not be enough.
70 required. Jeffrey Vander says Sri Lanka's last option available to search for a wicket. 2018 is the last time these two teams played at this venue. Played each other 4 times in the R. Premadasa Stadium. Bangladesh have won 3 of those.
Pick that up. Going to fall safely between those leaders converging on that controlled shot.
Yes, of course. Play the gaps, big areas in the outfield. It's not about all sixes. The rhythm going, and that's what the Bangladeshi batsmen have done. Sri Lanka struggled for that matter. Get into a rhythm. Other than Dasun Shanaka in that last over, massive sixes. Just couldn't find the timing or the balance right to score those runs without taking too much risk.
He's biggest problem for Bangladesh was they kept on losing wickets at regular intervals. These guys have the luxury of a 64-run partnership in quick time.
Now that one turned. That's the first one from a Sri Lankan bowler that I saw. Gripped.
বাংলাদেশ 74 রানে
That one went on. That's a good mix. That's what Prame will have to be worried about. Understand that he's in a different frame of mind, looking to go after the bowling. As I said, all the time in the world. Let's play the ball towards mid. Oh, he's not going to hang about now. How far is this going? And it's going to be another long one. They all watch it sail over. There, here at the Pramadasa, it's raining sixes.
He's so good to watch. Tossed up. Manderson trying to buy a
wonderful
wicket.
kiss, wonderful.
He's not hit a single ball. He's just used those long levers and cleared the boundary. That's his fourth six. Tanzit striking at 177. He's not a guy who's hugely built, no broad shoulders. But he packs a punch, doesn't he?
Oh, he sure does. It's the sweet timing and the lovely flourish of the bat. When he hits them, they stay hit, and mostly what he's doing is going down the line, either on the offside or on the onside. He lifts the ball, lays it on the half volley. On the half volley. And put it away. The other end, they don't go Dash's contempt. They just block the ball. 8 runs from the 8th over. 71 for 1.
Bangladesh in a very solid position here. Now the requirement is very manageable, 5.17, less than a run a ball, 62 of 72. They've done the hard work. Das 30 of 24, Tanzit 40 of 23. He's hit some massive sixes and effortless ones. Right, Kamedu Mendes. He's going to bowl his off spin to the left-hander. Under pressure at the moment. Desperately wanting wickets. Also with a poor delivery, short and wide. Now the partnership of 73 now, Maha of 40, 52 or 48. Now left arm spin. I think once worrying Sri Lanka, the fact that this pair have scored runs without a problem, very little risk involved in the run making. So that will encourage the Bangladesh batters. Great fielding. The last 5 overs, 50 runs tells you a story.
Pin drop could be heard in the crowd. That's how well these two batters, entire game Bangladesh have played well. And these two players, what they're doing really well is find their roles each other. This has to be taken, that's Tanzit. Return Kumar Das, quite happy to bat through, try and play the anchor role. Carrying his good form. Straight and squaring fielder. And from nowhere, delivery on the leg side. Return Kumar Das actually timed it really well. And Kusal Bera, look, 2 catches in. Damulla takes another good one.
Well, that's a big wicket for Sri Lanka because they were desperate for one. That was going down the leg side, sweep shot. And Kusal Pereira holding on to it. He's disappointed naturally. But Sri Lanka will celebrate. Yes, they will. That's a wicket they were after. Bangladesh lose their second. The skipper, Little Das, was looking very solid, very assured. Out for 32. Bangladesh in the 9th over, 74 for 2.
TNT Sports, powered by Canterbury.
I bought cars on finance, so I've made my claim.
If our lenders charge hidden commissions, then I've made my claim.
I could be on thousands.
I've made my claim.
I've made my claim.
I've made my claim.
I've made my claim. It's so quick and simple.
You could be owed thousands in hidden commissions from vehicles bought on finance since 2007, even without the details.
I've made my claim.
Trust myclaim.co.uk.
Claims made simple.
TNT Sports, powered by Canterbury.
An exciting young batter from Bangladesh. That is Tawid Ridoy. At average, he will get better as he plays more. The strike rate is very good, 127. He's in at a very comfortable time. Bangladesh 74 for 2, 59 of 69. Not under pressure. No close catches. Deal well spread, so plenty of opportunities for him to knock it around. Real urgency needed at this stage for the Bangladesh batters. Then this wicket.
From turn for coming the last delivery. Wicket taking delivery was down the leg side. As soon as the ball made a contact with the bat, I thought it was going for a boundary. Liton Kumar does timed it so well. Don't think Kusal Meran had to move 2-3 feet in the air. I don't think Pakistan will get into it. Awal Ridoy giving himself room, try and go over extra cover. He sliced it.
Again, I thought that was more, as you said. That was sliding down the leg side. Got the middle of the bat. Just couldn't miss the fielder. Straight into his hand. It was a good catch as he dived forward. Mendes hitting a wicket in the over. That's a good return. 5 runs and a wicket. 7-6 for 2. Obstacle is dancing. 42 of 25, and how good has he looked?
Simple equation for Sri Lanka. They're not going to defend 57, 76, and 60 levels. They need to pick up 8 wickets in this game, as far as Bangladesh are concerned.
Now 6 more. Every time he strikes it, every time he takes that elevation, it's gone the distance. He's a powerful striker, I'll tell you. 48 of 26, and what an innings he's playing here.
Wow, what a shot. With the turn, and a safe shot in the end. Just want to finish up a point by saying, Bangladesh point of view, one of these two batters will be hoping that they'll bat through the innings. One plays the young, the other plays the aggressor. Looks like Tanzit will continue to be the aggressive player. Outside edge for the Googly. And bit of an hand, a big time. He misses it. And with that boundary, brings up the 50 for Tanzit Asar. Just 27 deliveries.
His 5th half century, maybe the first ball shot. But otherwise, he's batted exceptionally well. He's hit 5 sixers and 1 4. He's found that outside edge. That was wrong. And what an innings, what an outstanding knock. And they rise to him. They know that he won't win it. And he's played his part.
Didn't read the Googly the last hit. That's it. Jeez, the time to deserve it of luck. Play aggressively with this up from pitch. 46 of 63. Now will Ridoy can afford to take a little time for himself rather than taking any unnecessary risk. Jared Paslanka pursuit of a wicket. He gets himself in the slips. Hoping that Jeffrey Vanderson can get some turn on the middle stump of See that Sri Lankan players are wearing a black armband. If you is wondering why, that's a mark of respect. A mark of respect for late Mr. Johnny Pierre's father was, and he passed away last evening. Naturally respect the Sri Lanka team, sharing in the grief with their colleague. 13 runs off the over, 89 for 2. Well, 44 runs of 60 balls, that's a walk in the park. As far as Bangladesh is concerned, they've done all the hard work. 132 for 7, the ball turning and bouncing a bit, challenging the batters. Sri Lanka would have thought they were in a chance. But Tanzit is completely just dispelled those expectations.
And from the word no, Tanzit, Habib. Excellent. That got him going. Looks to come. So that's the ball reaches the eye level. Best part about his batting, keeps it really short. He didn't throw the line with a good pace. This much really what he'll take it. So let's run it to 50. Able to see this decide. Nobody better batting the way he has done. That's what the attack of Bangladesh would have wanted. Either Imon or Tanzit to give them that start. Imon with Malakali. And a most serious decider. Tanzit coming.
And also looking at the way Ridoy is playing, he's playing a very sensible role. He's just made 3, but see him knocking the ball into gaps. He's getting Tanzit, feeding him the strike. It's the right thing. That was thrown out wide, that is really thrown out wide and full. Hard at it. And as you said, Sri Lanka's only opened his wickets, but at this stage, 42 or 57. This really doesn't need to go looking for runs because plenty of options, plenty of openings, especially with the required run rate of less than 4.5 runs an over.
Problem for Sri Lanka has been no main spinners, Deekshana and Vandasi. They have not picked up because they won 38 runs in the 4 overs. 17 for Deekshana, 2 for 21 for Vandasi. That's exactly what Bangladesh did really well with their spinners. But 10 overs, 41 for 5 wickets. In a spin trio, that's the biggest issue I see, and having the part-time spinners to hold on. That confidence level of Chandra's and using his age because it's quite blunt.
4 runs off it, 93 for 2.
Sums up Sri Lanka.
I'm not here. I'm not kidding.
Too easy for the batters at this stage. Knocking it into gaps, doing it easy. Well done. 99 for 2.
আর মোবাইলের চার্জ শেষ, আর লাইভ দেখাইতে পারতেছি না। এখানেই সমাপ্ত। সবার সুস্বাস্থ্য দীর্ঘ কামনা করে আজকের মতো বিদায়।
Quite comfortable for them so far. Yeah, spick and span performance from Bangladesh. Bowling was superb. Back.